Experts say that manual labor will be eliminated by the year 2050. Jobs will go from spine-busting manual labor to sitting behind a control panel. Everything from teaching, transportation, space exploration, and entertainment. If you think that robots are only for space movies and science fiction novels, think again. Robots are the largest growing technological devices in the world, and these kids are on the forefront of this developing technology.
Howdy folks, it's Dan Byzantine here, Chief Mentor of Team 2200 Robotics.
The first robotics competition challenges high school age teams and their mentors to build a robot in a 6-week time frame using a standard kit of parts and a common set of rules. The founder, Dean Kamen, came up with the idea as a way to inspire students in both engineering and technological fields. The annual competition gives students a unique opportunity to get a hands-on experience.
This is Rambot. Rambot is designed to collect as many of these game pieces as possible during the competition and feed them to the human players who are then trying to hit their opponent's targets to accumulate points for our team. So we have here Rambot. You can see we have a nice sponge collector, and the base is not in at the moment, but the roller here rolls in this fashion and picks up the balls as we go along, up to 3 at a time. And then we want to disperse, we simply reverse the roller and we can fire the balls back to our human players who could then take these balls and score into targets. Although we could get more complicated and stuff, we would need more resources, more time, better design, better facilities, and so forth. So considering that this is a student-designed, student-built robot, we're very proud of it. We think it looks great. I think it's going to be a terrific competitor this year, and we're really looking forward to the competition.
This year's first robotics competition puts a spin on things with its new game, Lunacy. Alliances of 3 teams are each positioned at the end of the field where they control their robots. The arena and robot wheels are made of a slick plastic used to simulate the low traction effects of driving on the moon. Teams use 3 types of game pieces and try to get as many as possible into the opposing team's trailers. Empty cells can be delivered to human players and exchanged for supercells for bonus points in the last 20 seconds of the game. Each moon rock and empty cell are worth 2 points, and the supercells are worth 15. The key to this game is strategy, and whichever alliance scores the most supercells tend to be the winners. Each team competes in at least one regional competition that spans 3 days. The first day is a practice day to work out any bugs or problems with the robots. The second day is the preliminary rounds where the teams begin to accumulate points for the final day, the elimination rounds.
I thought it wouldn't be as good, it wouldn't perform as well as this does. And I didn't think it would be steel, it would be wood and all these, but it turned out really good.
We were out on the field and the robot caught on fire. We're assuming a loose ground cable caused an over voltage situation, and the electronics couldn't deal with it, and it smoked itself. The motor's okay, it's the actual speed controller for the motor that's no good. And it's a melted pile of plastic right now.
We spoke with head ref Ian McKenzie to see what he had to say about this year's competition.
I've been involved for a very long time. It's my 11th year in first, and I just like it because it's a very intense competition. Being a student on a high school team, it gives you a lot of opportunities. First of all, it looks great on university admissions. It does a lot of people skills, even technical skills. Somebody's correctly pointed out that the game this year is based a lot more around strategy. It's harder for one sort of really dominant robot to dominate the game.
We started with the design in Autodesk, so we had all the measurements there, so just cutting the pieces was really the challenge.
It have to avoid these situations with 2056, right?
All we need to do is be careful when we're going to drop off balls. Make sure 2056 isn't following us.
Yeah.
As soon as you touch that wall, back out. Like you should be full reverse before you get to the wall. So you slow down, bounce into it, and come back. No stopping. That's a big thing.
Well, you did a great job. Twice you avoided them.
Yeah.
Wow. Twice you did a great job of.
Yeah, they just dumped.
You almost baited them and then took off while you know what I mean?
Dumped all over the floor, which is huge.
I think we're doing well in the practice runs. Our driver is improving every round. You can see him getting better and better at the practice. Our human players need a lot of work, but kind of expected that. We're making a lot of tweaking and adjustments to the robot itself. Because we're a very specialized robot in terms of we can pick up balls and we can deliver them, but we can't really distribute balls into other robots' trailers. We have to be very maneuverable. Our driving skills are critical in that regard. We haven't yet had a match with 6 full robots out there. It all remains to be seen how effective we're really going to be. Are we afraid? This is Robotics, man. We're not afraid of anybody. We're not afraid of anything.